and welcome back to the Sanders Kitchen. Tonight we're going to be doing a delicious recipe called Oysters Parmesan. We did have one of our subscribers that asked if we could find a recipe for Oysters Mosca, and when we looked it up, the recipe that we found, there's only a few of them out there, was so close to a dish that I've been making for over 20 years, and it's my Oysters Parmesan. So that's the dish we're going to make for you tonight. We have onion, garlic, some crispy fried bacon, which is all still there because I didn't nibble. And we have some freshly grated Parmesan cheese, some Italian breadcrumbs, some delicious Louisiana oysters with their liquor that we reserved on the side. We have olive oil, and we have my little handy dandy alligator holding my cayenne pepper. Just going to go ahead and cut up my onions and my garlic. I did leave a little bit of the bacon grease in my pan from when I fried my bacon, just a little bit, because it's a delicious flavor. I added my olive oil, and the pan is nice and hot. And then I'm going to go ahead and saute my onions and my garlic. And of course, it smells so good. I'm going to cook this down a little bit, and after they get a little cooked for a few minutes, a little translucent, then we're going to go ahead and add our oysters. Well, if you can see, if you want to come in here, honey, our onions are nice and softened. So the next step is to pour in our beautiful oysters. That looks good. And what we're going to do is just toss these around in here and just cook them on low just for a little bit until the edges of the oysters start to curl. And when they do, then we're going to turn the heat off and add our other ingredients. They're starting to curl on the edges just a little bit, but some of the oysters were a little bit bigger than others, so I'm going to let it go just another maybe minute or so, and then we're going to turn the fire off and add our other ingredients. We're going to add our other ingredients. We're going to add our delicious bacon, our breadcrumbs, our Parmesan cheese. Believe it or not, the rest of the oyster liquor, and some of our cayenne pepper. Never hurt anybody. And we're going to fold all this together, and this is going to make a nice moist dish that we're going to go ahead and put this. After it's all incorporated, we're going to put these in some little au gratin dishes, and then they're going to have to bake in the oven at 350 for about 25 to 30 minutes. I'm going to give it a final little taste test before I put it in my little pans to go into the oven. It is so good, but I think I'm going to add a little bit of seafood seasoning to it, just to kick it up a little bit. Stir that up, and then give it another taste test. Give that a try. That did the trick. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use our little au gratin pans, and I'm going to load some of these up, stick them in the oven, and when they come out, we're going to let you know how it looks. We're going to go ahead and top these little dishes with a little bit of breadcrumb. And then we're going to pop them in a 350-degree Fahrenheit oven for 25 minutes. And when they're done, we'll take them out. I'm going to show you how delicious they look. Okay, our Oysters Parmesan is out of the oven. And we did let it rest for about 10 minutes because it was very, very hot. There's no way you can eat it like that. So we're going to go in and do a little taste test. I did butter up some little baguettes with a little butter on them. And we're going to take a nice little scoop. Oop, there's an oyster right there. I can see it. I'll put it on there. Give it a taste. You ready? Well, that surely was a tasty treat. We did eat a little bit out of it because we couldn't stay away from it. But I wanted to tell you, this dish can be a side dish. It can be an appetizer. We've had dinner parties where I made this and I put it in little patty shells, put it on the side, you know, and I mean, it is just delicious. It's a great dish. So let us know if you try it. I hope you do. I mean, we love oysters down here, and this is just a great dish. So anyway, thank you so much for tuning into our channel. If you like what we're doing, and if you have any suggestions, let us know. But if you like, give us a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, which is always a great thing, and share with your family and friends. Hit that notification bell. Make sure that you know when our next videos are coming out. So again, thank you so much for tuning into the Sanders Kitchen. We love you, and God bless.